You wake up with a plan. Today I'll start. You say it with confidence. Maybe today you'll study seriously. Maybe you'll finally work on your goal. Maybe you'll fix your routine. Wake up early, exercise, learn a skill, do something that actually moves your life forward. But then your phone is in your hand. Just 5 minutes, you say. You scroll. One video turns into 10, 10 turns into an hour. Then suddenly it's afternoon. Your energy drops. Your mind whispers, "It's okay. I'll do it tomorrow." And tomorrow becomes another tomorrow. Deep down, you know what you're doing. You know you're wasting time. You know you're capable of more, but still, you don't move. You're not alone. A lot of people want success, but they don't want the discomfort that comes with it. They want the result, but not the process. They want the reward, but not the effort. And slowly, laziness doesn't just steal your time. It steals your future. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to learn about how one simple decision can change your entire life through a story. So stay till the end. There was a boy named Ryan. Ryan wasn't dumb. In fact, he was smart. His teachers always said, if you just focus, you can do amazing things. But Ryan had one problem. He always said, I'll do it tomorrow. Assignments, tomorrow. Exercise, tomorrow. Learning something new, tomorrow. At first, it didn't seem like a big deal. One missed day turned into 2. 2 turned into a week. A week turned into months. Every time he delayed something, he felt a small discomfort inside. A quiet voice that said, you should be doing this right now. But he ignored it. To silence that voice, he distracted himself. Games, social media, random videos, anything that made him forget what he was supposed to do. One day his father came into his room, saw him lying in bed, scrolling endlessly. His father didn't shout. Just sat beside him and said, come with me. Ryan was confused, but he followed. They walked to a nearby construction site. Workers carrying heavy bricks under the hot sun, sweat dripping from their faces, but they kept working. His father pointed at them and said, do you think they enjoy this? Ryan shook his head. Then why are they doing it? Ryan didn't answer. His father said, because they don't have the option to say tomorrow. If they don't work today, they don't eat tomorrow. Ryan stayed silent. Then his father looked directly at him and said something that hit deeper than anything before. You have the luxury to delay, and that's exactly why you're becoming weak. That sentence stayed in Ryan's mind. But even then he didn't change immediately, because truth alone doesn't change you. Action does. Days passed again. One night Ryan was lying in bed scrolling like always. Suddenly his phone battery died. For the first time in a long time there was silence. No distractions, just him and his thoughts. And that's when it hit him. He started thinking about all the things he had delayed, the books he never read, the skills he never learned, the opportunities he ignored, the version of himself he could have become, but didn't. He imagined 2 versions of himself. One version kept saying tomorrow. The other version started taking action today. The difference between them wasn't talent. It was one simple decision, do it now or delay it. That night something shifted, not motivation. Motivation is temporary. Awareness. The next morning Ryan woke up. His mind immediately tried to pull him back. Just sleep a little more, you can start later. But this time he didn't listen. He got up. It wasn't perfect. He didn't suddenly become super disciplined. He still felt lazy. He still wanted to quit. But he did one thing differently. He stopped saying tomorrow. Instead, he said just start. He studied for 20 minutes. He exercised for 10 minutes. He read a few pages, small actions, nothing impressive, but something powerful was happening. He was breaking the habit of delay. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Slowly, things began to change. His focus improved. His confidence grew. His results started showing. People around him noticed. What changed? They asked. Ryan just smiled, because the answer was simple and uncomfortable. I stopped waiting for tomorrow. Years later, Ryan became successful in his field. Not because he was the smartest, not because he had the best resources, but because he understood something most people ignore. Success is not built in one big moment. It's built in small decisions repeated daily. And the most important decision is this: do you act now or delay again? Now listen carefully. The real lesson of this story is not about Ryan. It's about you. You keep thinking you have time. You keep believing you'll start someday. But someday is the most dangerous lie because it feels safe. It gives you comfort, but it slowly destroys your potential. Laziness is not just about doing nothing. It's about avoiding what matters. And every time you say, "I'll do it tomorrow," you're training your mind to escape responsibility. You're building a habit of delay, and habits shape your life. So ask yourself honestly, how many tomorrows have you already wasted? How many chances have you delayed? How many times did you know what to do, but still didn't do it? This is your problem, not lack of talent, not lack of opportunity, not lack of intelligence. It's your inability to act when it matters. You wait for motivation. You wait for the perfect mood. You wait for the right time. But the truth is there is no perfect time. There is only now. If you can't take action in small things, you won't take action in big things. If you can't control your habits, you can't control your future. And if you keep delaying, life will move on without you. So here's what you need to understand. You don't need a big plan. You don't need to change your whole life overnight. You just need to stop lying to yourself, stop saying tomorrow, start saying now, even if it's small, even if it's imperfect, even if you don't feel ready, because action creates clarity. Action builds discipline. Action changes identity. And once you start, everything shifts. So the next time your mind says, "I'll do it later," pause and ask yourself one question. Is this helping my future or destroying? Your future is not built on your intentions. It's built on your actions right now. And if this story made you realize something, don't ignore it. Don't scroll away and forget. Take one small action today. That's how it starts. And if you want to go deeper, watch my previous video. Just improve 1% every day. Because big change doesn't come from big steps. It comes from small improvements done consistently. Now the choice is yours, tomorrow or today.